good afternoon. We've turned up a little bit later than expected. You're joining me, Craig Stimpson, on another episode of Hooked. Today we're on States Lagoon. Pretty much just going to be going for anything really, you know, bream, tench, carp. Might even pick the old roach up now and then, you know. Obviously some carp anglers do, but predominantly we're just going to go for the bream, carp and tench. Hello. This is the PVA bags I've tied up. It's got a short section of lead core leader, but this is the lead-free stuff. I want that to be as supple as possible. Inside there is a 3-ounce pear-shaped inline lead, fished as a drop-off style. So when obviously the fish picks it up and it shakes its head, the lead will come off instantly so that it comes straight up in the water. Because there's such a short hook link in here, I don't really want a 3-ounce lead shaking about, pulling on the fish's mouth. The hooks in here are size 6, and on the size 6 hook I've got a Corda dumbbell. I think it's a fishy fish dumbbell one, which is a bit of, it's like a pop-up wafter thing. So all I've done to attach these, so I've got 5 already made up, is I put a loop in the end of my main line. There's a loop in the end of the lead core, and then what you do is you thread the loop of your main line through there, pull it through a bit, open your loop, and what this does, and then you put it through, and what this does is it makes it so easy to change to another PVA bag. So what you can do is you can either cut your line with if you've got a carp in the net, tie another loop, tie another bag, get it straight back on the spot, and you're fishing within seconds, and it's strong as well. I've never had one break. So yeah, give those pure pellets a try. I know they work, and they're cheap as chips as well. Worth investing in some of their pellets. Right. Right, nothing's really happening. We've got fish in front of us, we've got bream on the surface. So I'm just going to cast this out into the lake, still with my rig on. This will tell me what's on the bottom, but this will pick up any debris like weed, any leaves that are out there. I just want to know what I'm going to be fishing over, or just a general idea of what the bottom's like. So what I'll do is it's still attached to my normal rod as well. So what I'll do is I'll cast it out, and we'll see what I can feel on the bottom. Just give it a couple of passes. Now that feels like weed to me, because that is locked solid. Yeah, I think that's, here we go. Felt like a bit of gravel. Yeah, a bit of gravel, probably in some light weed. See, we're locked up again. Yeah, there's a lot of weed out there. A lot of weed out there. Right, reeled my rig in. Felt a bit weedy out there. And as you can see, come back on the hook. Got 2 types of weed. That looks like Canadian pond weeds of some sort to me, and that looks like some form of strandy weed, some like silkweed stuff. So trying to present a rig in that, it's pretty hard, but it can be done, which is why I was fishing a PVA bag out there. So I'll have a couple of more casts in a bit, and I'll see what else I bring in. and then we'll see what I want to do, whether I want to move, because there's another swim I like the look of, so I've been here in a while, so I'll see what's going on. I've just seen some bubbles, which tells me that there are fish feeding out there. So I'm obviously fishing in the wrong areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scatter some of the pure pellet over where they're feeding, along with some of the boilies, see if I can't keep them there. And then I'll fire both rods on there, but I'm going to take the PVA bag off and I'm going to stick on a helicopter rig just to try and combat some of that weed that might be down there. But from what I can gather, it's pretty clear. So without further ado, I'm going to get some bait out. Now he's either got the bait in his mouth, or they're now feeding around my bait, because I am backleaded, but I've done it for a reason. For this reason, I want to know if they're feeding on the spots, and that's the most action we've had in the past 2 hours. So we're actually in an area that they're comfortable to feed on. Let's just hope they come across the pop-up. Yeah, let's get a kettle on. Normally spurs them on, doesn't it? Same as when you go into the toilet. And the makeshift cup. Back out on the bank, rods are out, bream bashing commence. Oof! Did you film that? Yeah. Oh, you bastard. Well, we've got them feeding. As you can see there, I've been getting liners for a while, but nothing has like materialised into a take. I have thrown some more pellets out there, I've thrown some more boilies out there. And there's actually, as we talk, there's bubbles coming up. So I can't do no more. It's been a frustrating session so far. Being the first time on this lake, I don't really know it. So we're going to come back here and do quite a few sessions on it actually, just to try and pinpoint the fish and where they're feeding and what they actually want. Because at the moment, I'm feeding pellets, I'm feeding boilies. I've swapped both the rigs over to smaller hooks because I thought that might have been a problem. Though there are big carp in here, I'm after anything today. It's not just about carp. So, but I've got to gear myself up for the carp because I don't want to have light gear, hook a big fish, go in the snags and then snap me off. It's not fair on the fish and it's not fair on me because you spend a lot of time waiting. So yeah, unfortunately nothing as of yet. I've got them fizzing like mad out there. The bobbin's dancing up and down like Michael Flatley's feet, but nothing's actually working. So I might have a think. I might even put on a bottom bait rig and just see if that does anything. But as of what to do, I'm stumped. When I don't want to catch them, I can catch them. When I do, it doesn't go to plan. But we've got fish in the swim, so it only takes one of them to slip up. So fingers crossed, we'll get one. So we'll get back to you in a bit. Right, quickly reeled in. Going to change over to this rig here. Size 10 hook, 2 12mm baits on a helicopter setup, and it's already hook pointing down, stiff link. Let's see if that can't pick up a bream or two, because I'm struggling, I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's get it out, stop messing about. I have got them fizzing down there on them pure pellets like mad. And can I get a bite? No, I can't get a bite. Though we just had a savage liner, but it's only a matter of time before one of them slips up. I've now swapped it over to the bottom bait rig, and I think that was my issue, because it's no sooner than I put that in, we had liners. So I'm going to move the left-hand rod back down to the lures, because the right-hand rod is the only one that seems to be getting the action. Just dump the rod on the floor. I'll be in. No. I thought I was in then. Right, I'm going to take this back lead off now, as I feel it could be hindering me. So I'm not going to fish with it at all anymore. I'm going to cast this straight on top of them bubblers. Like that. Make sure my reel's in the right position, because I'm a tart. Well, I can honestly say I've never been so frustrated bream fishing in my life. Off normally. No, we're on. We're on. Yes. You don't, as a carp angler, you'll never hear me, another carp angler, say they're happy to catch a bloody bream. Now, if this comes off, I, a full-grown man, will cry. No, you're not coming off. Yes! Now, I'm not a massive bream fan, I will not lie, but the struggle we've had today, I will take that bream. Now, we did say today was just about any fish, to be honest. And that is literally what it is. I don't care what it is, as long as we're catching. This is a lake I've never stepped foot on, so. Oh. And the left-hand rod's beeping. I'm all snotted up with bream slime. The lot, it's all up my line. Yeah. The rig I didn't think was going to do really much was that rig, the D rig, on a size 8, 2 boilies on. Now, I'm not a massive bream fan, but when you've struggled all day, you know what? I'll take 5 of them. Absolute stunner. I'd estimate, say, about £3, £3 or £4, if that. But yeah, you know what? I don't care. I'm happy to catch something out of this lake that I've never fished before. So I'm throwing some more pure pellet from where I had the bream, and hopefully we'll get a few more. By anything, there's fish everywhere. I just want whatever's in here. And if I happen to come across a carp, so be it. A nice tench wouldn't go amiss though. Right, just in a carp roll. So what I'm going to do is actually swap over to my actual preferred method of fishing a chod rig. So I'm going to cast a choddy about for the last hour or so and just see if I can't pick up a carp. Because there are carp rolling, we're just in a unit roll. So I've cast on it with a bottom bait rig, but I don't feel confident. So what I'm going to do is find the chod rig I'm after, which is there. Put these back in here. Same way as before, I don't tend to use bait stops. Pull that through. Get the old light up. Burn it, there we go. And then any like little edges like that, just chop off, because you don't really need them. And that'll just slide up and down my line, because I'll have it on the naked style. Let's see if that can't pick up a carp. So I'm going to reel that rod in now. Right, I've just had another beep on the left-hand rod, so that might actually tear off with some luck. Yeah, we're on. Hey. Carp angler turned bream angler. Right. The bream spat the hook out. So I'm going to get back on the spot as quickly as possible, and then we'll have a look at this bream. That was on the spot. Right. Wow, it's kicking off. That's nice. Do you know what? I'm not actually going to get him out. I'm just gonna show you him here. I think some of the bream are spawning, because he's got the spawning cuticles on him. He's very rough, and you can see him there. Look. I'm not going to get him any further than that. So yeah, 2 bream. Happy with that. Pick it up. You know you want to. So one with the pink one on the end. Tuna boilie. Ah, no. Yeah, that was my fear. I reckon it was caught up in some of this. Does seem to be some evidence of crayfish activity. Nothing major, but yeah, that hook's still sharp. So yeah, let's get it back down there for the last half hour. Swing it past the spot, and that was, I felt that. That was definitely on some sort of gravel, because that was a really positive donk, same as I had before. See, I knew that was snarled up. Oh, he's a lot better. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it out. But that one, I would say, is the biggest one we've had today. That is an absolute chunk of a bream. And now I've just got absolutely soaked for my troubles. But yeah, I'm not going to get it out. I'm just going to unhook it nicely in the water. So, yeah, I don't want to hook in my finger. Just turn it away from me for a second. I'll get this back out on the spot because you know what? I reckon there's still time for another one or two. So yeah, straight out there. Oh, that's exactly the same donk I got just a minute ago. Right, well, what was turning into a bit of a tough session is now taking a turn for the better. I'm going to keep him out of the water a bit. So here he is. Oh. Do you know what? Oh, jeez. I'm getting soaked for my troubles, so yeah. Oh, there he is, look. Happy days. So what's turned into a tough session, that's now three bream, which is pretty good for me, seems I'm not a bream angler. So we're back on the spot, and I reckon there's still time for more. I might just throw a little bit more bait down there, try and get back interested. I'll try and dry off a bit. Well, it's been a tough session, so we're going to call it a day. Looking forward to coming back, trying this lake again, different tactics. So if you've liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and the like. We'll see you on the bank sometime.